Do you understand? That's how you get to know that the same name, but this whole thing, the name of the farm you are seeing there and the estate limited is fictitious, is a proxy name, is a front. So you see the address, you see the new file number. This is the C of O. Look at when it was issued, right? C of O. I'll be rent of whatever. So rent of occupancy, I'll be right of occupancy date. 99 years. Do you see that date? 19.5. That is the 19th of May, 2025. And you see how much they asked that person they allocated it to go and pay. Do you see that? And they will own it for the next 99 years. Now look at the second one. Here is another one. Look at the file number. Jordan Farms and Estates. Look at the file number, right? And yeah, go to the bottom after the address. Do you see that file number? Right, look at the date, 25 February 2025. That's another one. When you go down to that place where they say how many years, yeah? Now, take a look at how much they had to pay for that land. Look at the size of the land. It says 2,500, what's that? Square meter or so, right? Anyway, now take a look at another one. Here is another one. So now take a look at the number, file number. 159142 here. This is the another one, right? 156179. On the 26th of November, 2024. Do you see that? Do you see how much? To the same, That is what Wike has been doing in Abuja. All right? You just go and pay 2 million. Go and pay 3 million. For the same land, there are people who are meant to pay, what do you call it? We were meant to pay tens and hundreds of millions of naira in renting, right? So Wike took all this from them, reallocated them to his own children and all that. Nigeria. And there's nothing that will happen. Somebody said someone else will come and take it from them. I agree. But who runs a country like that? What kind of a country is that? What kind of a system is that? So somebody else will come tomorrow and they will say, okay, you know what? I'm taking back all the Wike's land and I'm giving them to my own children and family or my friends. And that one will come later and take it. What kind of a country is that? What kind of, like, It is a country where these drunk or drunkards, these randy kleptocrats, right, reign supreme.
I think it was okay, in my opinion. About 4 bills. We tried.
No, Mr. President, you can go back to see those white people.
Let me put it there.
No, because I still have other business to transact here.
My brother.
No, go back. Let me.
Thank you. Okay, my brother.
Let me see your spot.
Okay, no. No, you waited. I'll see you over there. See you later.
Okay.
That's the Senator President and his friend, an ex-convict, Oji Zokalu. Those are the guys who make laws for you in that place. So think about that. Anyway, I am going to open the line in a minute or two by taking a short break as well, okay? I'll be back. Yeah, I'll be back in a minute or two. Don't go anywhere.
Ayégun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ dódódódó. Ayégun dáyàrí ayébi nọ́mbà wá. Ayégun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ dódódódó. Ayégun dáyàrí ayébi nọ́mbà wá. Ayégun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ará yìí. Ayégun dáyàrí ayébi nọ́mbà wá. Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Máyégún já wa sí. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o. Bó bá ṣe eré, àní Máyégún máa wí. Bó sì tún ṣe eré, wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o. Máyégún dáyàrí pòlítíkò. Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Máyégún dáyàrí. Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o, kẹ́gbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Right.
Àní Máyégún.
So like I said, the number to actually dial is right there on the screen. This is where you can actually add your own take. It is an open mic, remember? The brunch time as well. So in the absence of any of the reactions and what have you, that automatically gives me an early break, you know? I can take an early break. And I can actually do it one. So let me fix the line and make sure that is on, which I think it is. But to be double sure, in a sec.
Let's
start with this, and I think the first caller is you, Prince Odewale, the African Wahala.
It's me, my brother. Good morning.
How are you this morning, Baba?
I'm doing very well. Very good. What about you? How's the family?
Baba, I'm surviving, like I can't really complain, but thanks so much for asking, though. So here we are.
Yeah,
you attempted to be part of the conversation yesterday morning, but you couldn't. So here we are again.
Yeah, it was very busy.
Displaying the Nigerian impunity, abuse of power, abuse of their own institutions, right here again, Baba.
Yeah. I was trying to talk about the police protest yesterday and how strategic it was. And in fact, we might even consider it to be a success to an extent.
Right.
The reason why the protest was strategic was because the same people that are used to kill us when we go out to protest are the ones that they are protesting for. And it's an irony if you think about it, because how come we are trying to protect the people that try to kill us? But like Shore said, it's not about the police. Yes, the police guys are bad, but it's because the country is bad. A bad country will produce bad police officers that become self-destructive to themselves. It's so bad that these guys, they serve as houseboys, as servants to these politicians, to these pastors, to these celebrities. They do that for 35 years. In fact, the police officers that make the most money are the ones that are deployed to be personal security guards to so-called VIPs. Right. So these guys, after 35 years, they give them 2 million naira. And then the people that were protesting for them, they were attacked by the same police officers, younger police officers, whose futures are almost guaranteed to be destroyed. They're not going to be paid their pensions in the future, but they were still going there to attack retired police officers that were protesting for their own salary.
To me, I would be like, if I was a police officer, right? I would be like, is this not my future I'm actually watching so? Because very soon I'm going to be like these people. So am I going to actually be, I'm suffering right now. So I'm still going to suffer like these people. Papa, it go be like say that they paint my future in front of me, showing me clearly. And then asking me to do something. Yeah. What would you do now that you know this is your future?
And I think that's why that protest was not super violent in terms of the police guys being very aggressive towards, they were aggressive, but they weren't as aggressive if it was
Like they
for
used
another
to.
case.
Hmm.
Because, yeah, because they could also see that, well, let's say my life don't finish. Because now,
Hmm.
the
Hmm.
only way where I can take care of my children now is if I can manage, if I can bribe my way through the organs and tell them to post me
To
to
any
go and become
juicy
whiskey
place.
after now. Make I just be whiskey bodyguard. My own don't better. Make I just be all these musicians bodyguard,
Hmm.
Davido bodyguard. My own don't better. That's the life of Nigerian police. So I really applaud Omoyele Shore for that. That's the tactical approach that me personally have never thought about.
Hmm.
During the NSAS, I was thinking, if by because as people were chanting, we want better welfare for the police. We want you to increase the salaries for the police. We want NSAS.
Hmm.
In my mind, I was thinking, now we say Nigerians are protesting for police. Maybe the police will join the protest. And when they join the protest, it stands a very good chance to be successful.
Yep.
However, we know how it ended. And this time around, they came out with the police protest. Man, that's a
Let's
good
go
thing.
and
I
bring all
recommend
their
they
old
go
men
next for the
out.
soldiers. But maybe they go protest for retired soldiers next. Now the next
So they should
people
bring
there.
out the retired soldiers
Protest
who are
for
also
retired soldiers.
struggling. Hmm.
Yeah. See, Michael, let me give you one story before I close this
Sure.
conversation.
Sure.
In the early 2000s, between 2001 2002, the Nigerian Military Retirement Commission, I might be butchering the acronym, it's located in Zone 3, we'll say Abuja. That building was laid siege by retired soldiers. They were protesting because they hadn't been paid their retirement benefits.
Hmm.
What ended up happening was they were in front of that national military pen camping there for 2 years. They started bringing their tents, their camps, and everything. That
Right.
was just during the time of Obasanjo.
Right.
And then nothing could happen. They couldn't. Police could not be aggressive towards them. Soldiers
Hmm.
couldn't
Hmm.
actually happen. That's not those guys started selling go for community.
Like come off full-time crime
Well,
on top of God.
those guys and the people where they sell the drugs now, the cannabis. When you get to their shop, you see that some of them have been amputated in the Biafran war. You see some of them don't have legs. So you said you will lose your machine like this one I won't go
Oh,
the
you
arrest
carry
as
go.
NDLA officer. So yeah, I think the Nigerians Omoyele Shore, thank you for what you did. Please go and protest for the retired soldiers,
Retired soldiers, take
retired
them straight to the
DSS,
barracks and the police headquarters,
and
sorry,
all the
military
terrorist
headquarters
organizations.
everywhere. And
Show
see,
them. But I show them as Ojo Barracks. Ojo Barracks is trash. This look like hell. Thank you so much for even
that
general.
is what you're ready. African Wahala. God bless you, brother. You have a good morning.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And you
Thanks a
too.
lot. So, yeah, Nigeria's kind of a democracy is not democracy. It is the demonstration of craze. And in all fairness, right? They themselves also believes that, you see, you don't play nice with people who are not nice. People who will kill you just to make sure that you don't get to break to free. Do you understand? So it is not, I mean, it is like a war of a lifetime. You have to have it at the back of your mind. And therefore, those who understands that very well, they look at me and you and they see us as just talk, 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 talk. Because they will shoot and kill right now if it is what it requires for them to keep power. They will do it and they won't flinch. Like nothing. Like it's nothing. So if you want to be part of their fake democracy in that contraption, you cannot be a gentleman. That's my own view. You can't. It is bloody, it is crude, it is deceitful, it is deadly. Name it. And that is why, for those of us who can see and see through all the old charade, right? Continues to give me a sec. Do I? Okay, sorry, I didn't get that. I thought I caught somebody off there, right? And I thought I left somebody on hold. So I had to use my sound to check if I was keeping somebody hold. So the line is still very much out. So to be part of their demonstration of grace, you must be crazy. And that is why most of the time to explain this contraption to you is so hard. You can say, when they say if they explain Nigeria to you and you understand it and you're not angry, they just lie to you. They didn't tell you everything. There's no way you're going to hear it and not be so upset at those who are responsible for the entire shenanigan, the entire craze. So my line is opened and I'm going to be closing it in another maybe 5 minutes. Take an extra break and possibly be back later this evening. So in a nutshell, brethren, Natasha made an attempt that was supposed to be the effort of the court in returning her back to the Senate. But Natasha failed. She won't be blamed for not trying. She didn't fail. No. She did not fail. I think the system failed, obviously. It failed in the sense that there are people who believe that they are men who are more powerful than the institutions that they were supposed to be representing. And that is the meaning of a failed system, by the way. A court gave another. Another that a senator suspended was kind of like wrong. She should be reinstated. That they had to create a drama, public drama, like you just witnessed, right? Before, not even before they did anything. They are not planning to do anything. It's practically like nothing is going to happen. Nigeria is a place where rather than have strong institutions, Nigeria prefers strong men. And strong men don't build strong country. Strong institutions does. Because institutions will outlive men. Men can't outlive institutions, especially strong, solid institutions. Nigeria's institutions have been so compromised, bastardized enough that you are watching these miscreants desecrate what should have been an hollow, sort of like, something like a sacred, dictate, sacred rule of the land. They swore to actually defend this, remember? They did, they just swore to defend it. They didn't swear to desecrate it, but look at us. I have a caller. Hello.
Hey, Baba.
Baba, how are you, sir?
How you doing?
Eh?
It's been a while.
You know me, I never go anywhere. Now they take break from me sometimes. You can always come back. So how are you this morning, Baba?
Yeah, doing good. I feel maybe your listenership reduced during the brunch time, I guess, because we don't have a lot of likes and stuff like that.
Yeah, you know, when it comes to, we're just trying to build the audience for this brunch show, right? So somehow, right, its consistency itself is not really that much. Sometimes I'm still working on it. So when you see us that maybe 500, 600, that's quite a good number, all right? When most of you are waking up this morning, trying to get your way to work and other stuff this morning, and yet you still have to listen to Mayegu going out, right? So I'm trying to build the audience around it and get people to make people get used to it and all that. But yeah, it's not as huge as it should be, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I had a question. I think it was about your program, 2 days ago,
right?
When we saw, I think it was yesterday. Said that Baba kind of like is not down with the.
The guy who is.
Baba, the thing, I'm asking myself, like, is it like a grand plan by the coalition to kind of destabilize APC, make them, not
Baba,
know
you may
what they are
not be
really
wrong.
planning?
Oh. Do you know I was having that same thought after the program last night? Even though me, I don't like speculation. Sure, you get. I prefer to have something, even if not tiny thing, where I could take hold on to. Say, that's why I'm thinking like that. But because I never get one, right, it makes me not want to. But I won't lie to you. That line of thought actually crossed my mind too. Like, what if they are trying to, they said they were going to do it. They were going to fly so many false flags. Just the same way APC have been like planting mole in them. Day to day will fly so many false flag for APC. So go on, Baba.
So I